Let me ask you a question. Are you one of the millions of people who tries to do everything right? You eat healthy, you avoid junk food, but you still find yourself wide awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, making that frustrating trip down the hall to the bathroom? What if I told you that the very healthy food you're eating for dessert could be the real reason your sleep is being stolen from you night after night? You might think a bowl of fresh fruit is the perfect, harmless way to end your day. But after the age of 60, that choice could be the very thing that's sabotaging your rest. I know it sounds completely backwards, doesn't it? We've spent our entire lives being told to eat more fruit. But here's the hard truth. Many of these innocent-looking foods contain natural compounds that act as powerful signals, telling your kidneys to work overtime right when your body is supposed to be shutting down for deep, healing sleep. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 common evening foods that are secretly wrecking your rest. But more importantly, I'll give you 5 wonderful, safe, and even delicious alternatives. And the number 1 food on our safe list is a true game changer. It doesn't just help you sleep through the night, it also helps to silence those painful, sleep-stealing leg cramps for good. So please stay with me, because a real change for you could begin as soon as tonight. And before we get started, if you are ready to finally reclaim a full night of uninterrupted sleep, would you do me a small favor and tap the like button right now? It's a simple click for you, but it truly helps our message reach more wonderful people just like you. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss our vital health advice. And finally, leave a comment below to let us know where in the world you're watching from. I truly love hearing from our global family. All right, the problem isn't about avoiding healthy food. It's about being smart about when you eat certain foods, because their effects change dramatically in the evening hours. Let's break down the 5 foods you should absolutely avoid after dinner. We'll start with a common one and work our way down to the single most powerful sleep disruptor of them all. Food to avoid number 5, pineapple, the tropical troublemaker. We begin with a fruit that feels like a slice of sunshine. It's sweet, it's healthy, but for your bladder at night, it can be a real problem. The high water content is part of the issue, of course, but pineapple has a secret weapon, a unique enzyme called bromelain, which works together with its high acidity. For many of us, especially as our systems become more sensitive, this combination can directly irritate the delicate lining of the bladder. Think of your bladder lining like the sensitive skin on your arm. The acid and this enzyme are like rubbing a mild but constant irritant on it. This means your bladder isn't just filling up with fluid. The wall of the bladder itself is being stimulated. This creates that nagging, false sense of urgency, that feeling that you have to go, even when your bladder isn't completely full. It's a frustrating 1-2 punch. You're filling the tank with liquid while making the tank's sensor far too sensitive. And this isn't just a theory. A major review in 2021, published in the Journal of Urology, looked at different dietary triggers for bladder sensitivity. They consistently found that highly acidic foods and certain fruit enzymes were common culprits that could significantly increase how often and how urgently people needed to go. So while pineapple is a fantastic digestive aid during the day, at night, those very same properties work directly against your goal of peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. So here's the simple rule. Please enjoy your pineapple, but make it a daytime treat. It's wonderful in a morning smoothie to get your digestion going, or as a side with your lunch. The golden rule is to have your last bite at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to sleep. This gives your body plenty of time to process the fluids and for any potential irritation to calm down completely. Food to avoid number 4, grapes, the sweet sugar flood. Next up is one of the easiest and most tempting snacks there is, a bowl of grapes. It feels so much healthier than reaching for a handful of cookies, and in many ways, it is. But when we look at it purely from the perspective of sleep, grapes create a problem I call the sweet flush. The issue is the combination of their very high water content and a high concentration of simple sugars. When you eat them, your body absorbs this sugary fluid almost as fast as if you were drinking a glass of juice. This triggers an extremely rapid processing by your kidneys. Your body doesn't get a chance for slow, gentle hydration. Instead, it's like a sudden flood of liquid that your system feels an immediate need to deal with and get rid of. It's like dumping a bucket of water into a funnel instead of letting it drip in slowly. This rapid fluid dump is precisely what triggers that sudden strong urge to visit the bathroom just an hour or two later. The proof of this is well documented in studies on how our bodies handle sugar. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that simple sugars, like those packed into grapes, cause a big spike in insulin. This tells your body to process that sugar immediately, and the water it came with is sent straight to the kidneys for quick disposal. It's an express train from your mouth directly to your bladder. So here's the simple advice. Think of grapes as a wonderful source of quick, natural energy during the day. If you absolutely must have some in the evening, you have to be very strict with your portion. Limit yourself to no more than half a cup and make sure you have them at least 3 hours before bed. A much better choice for a sweet craving after dinner is a food with lower water content, which we'll be covering very soon. Food to avoid. Number 3, cucumber, the deceptive detoxifier. Now, this one is tough for many people to hear because cucumber is the very definition of a healthy, low-calorie food. But as a bedtime snack, it is one of the worst offenders for waking you up. We all know it's mostly water, but the real problem is deeper than that. Cucumbers contain natural compounds, including sulfur and silicon, which are known to be natural stimulants for your kidneys. This is the exact reason why cucumber is the star ingredient in so many detox water recipes. Its purpose, in that context, is to make you flush out your system by increasing urination. So when you eat a cucumber at night, you aren't just adding water to your body. You are actively sending a direct order to your kidneys to get to work and start filtering more aggressively. You're basically flipping a switch that tells your kidneys, time to start spring cleaning. That's a wonderful thing in the morning, but it's a disaster when you want your kidneys to be quiet for the next 8 hours. The science behind this comes from both traditional medicine and modern plant chemistry. An article in the Journal of Pharmacognosy and Phytochemistry detailed the diuretic or water-flushing properties of common vegetables. It specifically highlighted the cucumber's powerful effect, explaining that its unique combination of extreme water content, high potassium, and these stimulating compounds creates an effect that makes it a highly effective natural diuretic. So, here's how you handle cucumbers. They are the star of your daytime salad. Enjoy them for lunch, but you must make it a strict rule to avoid cucumbers in any form, raw or in a salad, for at least 4 hours before you go to sleep. If you're having a salad with your dinner, simply swap out the cucumber for something less waterlogged, like roasted bell peppers or carrots. Have you ever noticed this effect after eating a big salad late in the evening? I would be very interested to hear about your experience in the comments section. Food to avoid. Number 2, melon, like cantaloupe and honeydew, the midnight roller coaster. A bowl of cold, fresh melon on a warm evening feels like the ultimate healthy dessert, but it harms your sleep in 2 very powerful ways. The first is the one we've been talking about. Its incredibly high water and potassium content, which signals your kidneys to start flushing. But the second, more hidden problem is the dramatic effect it has on your blood sugar. Melons have what's called a high glycemic index, which simply means their natural sugars get into your bloodstream very, very quickly. This causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar. In response, your body releases a surge of insulin to handle it. But this often leads to an overcorrection, causing your blood sugar to crash a few hours later, right in the middle of your deepest sleep. When your blood sugar drops too low, your body treats it like an emergency. It releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to wake you up. So you might find yourself jolting awake at 3 a.m., maybe with your heart beating a little faster, not because your bladder is full, but because your blood sugar just went on a wild roller coaster ride. The evidence for this is very clear. A study published in the prestigious Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism explored how these nighttime blood sugar swings directly affect sleep. The researchers found a direct link between blood sugar instability and what they call sleep fragmentation, which is a scientific way of saying you wake up more often and spend less time in deep restorative sleep. So that healthy melon dessert isn't just a diuretic, it's a hormonal sleep disruptor. Here's the clear rule for all the melon lovers out there. Enjoy it to the fullest, but make it a breakfast or lunch food. It's a wonderful way to hydrate and start your day, but please never use it as a late night dessert if you truly value a full night of sleep. Food to avoid number 1, watermelon, the undisputed champion of waking you up. And here we are at the heavyweight champion of sleep disruption. Watermelon is, without a doubt, the most powerful natural diuretic in the entire grocery store. And the reason why is far more interesting than just its water content. The secret is a powerful amino acid called citrulline. When you eat watermelon, your body converts this citrulline into another amino acid called arginine. Now, arginine is the direct building block for a molecule called nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is famous for being a powerful vasodilator, which is a fancy way of saying it relaxes and widens your blood vessels. This is like opening up a 4-lane highway for your blood to travel on. This dramatically increases blood flow throughout your body. And that includes a massive surge of blood directly to your kidneys. This sudden rush of blood puts your kidneys into a state of high performance, telling them to filter your blood and produce urine at maximum speed right now. The scientific proof here is undeniable. Numerous studies, including a key one in the Journal of Renal Nutrition, have shown how citrulline boosts nitric oxide and enhances kidney function. This effect is so powerful that it's actually studied as a natural way to support healthy blood pressure. But that same powerful, beneficial mechanism is what will absolutely guarantee you wake up multiple times if you eat it before bed. It's not just a fruit, it's a high-performance, bladder-filling machine. The instructions for this one are crystal clear. Watermelon is a daytime-only fruit, full stop. To be completely safe, do not eat watermelon within 5 hours of going to sleep. Enjoy it at picnics and on hot summer afternoons, but once the sun goes down, that delicious fruit is strictly off limits for anyone who wants to sleep soundly. Is watermelon still your favorite summer fruit even after hearing this? Let me know with a simple yes or no in the comments below. Okay, so we've covered the foods that can ruin your sleep. It might feel like some of your healthy favorites are now off limits in the evening, but please don't worry. This isn't about restriction. It's about making smart, simple swaps. Now we get to the exciting part. The 5 incredible foods you can and should enjoy in the evening. These foods not only are low in diuretics, but some of them contain compounds that actively help you sleep deeper and longer. We're going to count down from number 5 to the absolute best bedtime snack for an uninterrupted night. Sleep-safe food number 5, sweet potato, the comforting cramp soother. Starting our good list is a wonderfully comforting and deeply nourishing food, the sweet potato. A small baked sweet potato is an incredible evening choice because it's satisfying and addresses several nighttime issues without flooding your system with water. The magic is in its perfect blend of minerals and the right kind of carbohydrates. Sweet potatoes are filled with complex carbohydrates. These release their energy slowly and steadily, which prevents those blood sugar spikes and crashes we just talked about. But even more importantly, they are a fantastic source of 2 crucial minerals for sleep, potassium and magnesium. When these minerals are delivered in a food like this, their main job shifts from flushing your system to relaxing your muscles. They work together to prevent those awful nighttime leg cramps. And magnesium is famously known as the relaxation mineral for its ability to calm your entire nervous system. How does magnesium work its magic? It basically acts like the off switch for your nervous system, quieting down nerve activity and sending a message to your mind and body that it's time to rest. And this isn't just talk. A major study in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that magnesium significantly improved both the length and the quality of sleep in older adults. A small sweet potato provides a natural, delicious source of this essential sleep mineral. Here's the simple how-to. The key is to bake it, not boil it. This keeps the nutrients in and doesn't add extra water. You want a small sweet potato, about the size of your fist, baked until it's soft. You can eat it plain or with a sprinkle of cinnamon, which also helps with blood sugar. Have it about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. What's your favorite way to prepare sweet potatoes? Please share your delicious ideas with our community below. Sleep-safe food number 4, zucchini, the gentle, soothing vegetable. If you're looking for a light, savory vegetable snack in the evening, zucchini is your best friend, with one very important rule: you have to cook it. Raw zucchini is full of water, but when you roast or grill it, a lot of that water evaporates. This simple act of cooking concentrates its wonderful nutrients and flavor while drastically reducing the liquid load on your system. This makes cooked zucchini the perfect vehicle for its sleep-friendly minerals like magnesium and potassium. It's also very easy to digest, so it won't sit heavily in your stomach. It's the perfect warm and comforting side dish for a late dinner that actively supports your sleep instead of working against it. Through the simple magic of cooking, you turn it from a potential problem into a sleep-safe superfood. The science behind this is simple. A study in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition looked at how different cooking methods change vegetables. They found that dry heat methods like roasting and grilling were the best for reducing water while keeping the important minerals. So here are the simple instructions. Slice up a zucchini, toss it with a tiny bit of olive oil and your favorite herbs, and roast it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 200 degrees Celsius, until it's perfectly tender. This is your new go-to evening vegetable. Sleep-safe food number 3, avocado, the creamy, calming snack. Coming in at number 3 is the rich and deeply satisfying avocado. A small amount of avocado in the evening is a powerful tool for better sleep. First, its water content is naturally low and is bound up with healthy fats and fiber, which means your body digests it very slowly. These wonderful healthy fats also help you feel full and satisfied. This sends a message to your brain that says, all is well, you are safe, you can rest. This prevents hunger from waking you up later, but its true power is its incredible mineral content. Avocados are loaded with both magnesium and potassium, which are essential for calming the nervous system and preventing muscle cramps. It's the ultimate creamy, comforting food that tells your body it's safe to power down. A 2018 review in the scientific journal Nutrients explained just how important magnesium is for regulating the brain chemicals that promote sleep. Avocados provide a rich, delicious, whole food source of this essential nutrient. Here is the clear how-to. Portion size is very important here. About 1/3 of a medium avocado is the perfect amount. You can eat it plain, right out of the skin with a spoon, or mash it on a single whole grain cracker about an hour before you go to bed. Sleep-safe food number 2, banana, your body's natural sleeping pill. Our number 2 spot goes to a classic nighttime snack, and for a very good reason. A banana is nature's own sleep aid, conveniently packaged. Its power is in a beautiful 3-part process that happens inside your body after you eat one. First, it's packed with the muscle-relaxing minerals potassium and magnesium, which we know help prevent cramps and calm the body. Second, bananas contain an important amino acid called L-tryptophan. Think of tryptophan as the raw building material for sleep. Your body uses this tryptophan to create serotonin, the famous brain chemical of well-being and relaxation. Then, in the final and most important step, your brain uses that serotonin to produce melatonin, the hormone that directly controls your sleep-wake cycle. So eating a banana literally gives your body the exact ingredients and the recipe book to make its own perfect natural dose of sleep hormone. The link between tryptophan and sleep is one of the most well-researched topics in nutritional science. A major review from the Journal of Psychiatric Research confirmed that eating tryptophan is consistently linked with falling asleep faster. Here's the simple how-to. A small to medium-sized banana is the perfect amount, eaten about 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. For an even more powerful effect, have a few slices with a tablespoon of almond butter, which adds healthy fats and even more magnesium. How often do you eat bananas? Let us know if you'll consider making one part of your evening routine. Sleep-safe food number 1, pumpkin seeds, the ultimate sleep mineral powerhouse. And now for the number 1 best food to eat before bed for a quiet, deep, and uninterrupted night, a small handful of raw or dry roasted unsalted pumpkin seeds. This is, without a doubt, the most nutritionally dense and effective sleep-promoting snack you can find. It works on multiple levels all at once. First, pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium on the planet. A single 1-ounce serving provides a huge dose that has a profound calming effect on your entire nervous system. Second, just like bananas, they are also rich in tryptophan, the sleep-building amino acid. Third, and this is the secret that makes them so special, they are an excellent source of zinc. Zinc is a helper mineral that allows your brain to efficiently convert that tryptophan into serotonin. So pumpkin seeds provide both the building block for sleep and the essential tool needed to use it. And finally, specifically for men, zinc is absolutely vital for prostate health. Since an enlarged prostate is a major cause of frequent nighttime urination, pumpkin seeds can help tackle the problem from the inside out. The evidence for this is overwhelming. A study published in the journal PLOS ONE found that a combination of magnesium and zinc significantly improved overall sleep quality. Pumpkin seeds provide both of these, plus tryptophan, in one natural, powerful package. Here is the clear how-to. A 1-ounce serving, which is about a small handful, of unsalted, raw, or dry roasted seeds. Eat them slowly and chew them well, about 60 minutes before bed. This one single habit could genuinely change your nights for the better. Have you ever tried pumpkin seeds as a snack? I truly hope you will give this one a try. Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking. But if I eat or drink anything at all before bed, won't I still have to get up? That is a perfectly fair question. Here are 4 simple but critical rules to follow to make sure your evening snack helps you and doesn't hurt you. Number 1, volume. Keep any evening snack or drink small. We're talking about a small handful of seeds or 1/3 of an avocado. This is enough to satisfy you without overwhelming your system. Number 2, timing. Have your final snack at least 60 to 90 minutes before you get into bed. This gives your body a crucial last call period to process everything before you lie down. Number 3, avoid hidden troublemakers. Stay away from the obvious things like caffeine and alcohol, but also be mindful of sugary drinks and even some herbal teas that aren't specifically for sleep, as they can also make you go. Number 4, empty the tank completely. Make it a non-negotiable ritual to use the bathroom as the very last thing you do before your head touches the pillow. Even if you don't feel a strong urge, go anyway. This simple habit can be a complete game changer. So my friends, today we talked about more than just lists of foods. We talked about how to work with your body, not against it. We talked about how to use simple, smart choices to reclaim the deep restorative sleep that you absolutely deserve. I'm not asking you to change your whole life overnight. Just pick the one snack from our safe list that sounded best to you and try it tonight. Treat it like a simple 3-night experiment and just notice how you feel. Which one will you try first? The comforting sweet potato, the creamy avocado, or the powerhouse pumpkin seeds? Let me know your choice in the comments. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so we can continue on this health journey together.